we've all seen these applications that we love and that we like using. And we think that suddenly overnight, they became this amazing application, these amazing companies that hire thousands of people. But the reality is that all of them started with a single, simple idea, an MVP or a minimal viable product. And so I want to tell you a little bit about the 5 top MVP stories that you wouldn't believe they were an MVP just a few years ago. And the number 1 is Airbnb. Airbnb launched an MVP. It was a very simple site where people that had an extra room or even an extra couch could connect with people that wanted to stay in those places. And so they didn't have the elaborated filters and elaborated vacations and all the things that you see today on the Airbnb site. Number 2 is Dropbox. When they first started, if you see their UI, or you see their interface, the application, you wouldn't believe it. It looks worse than Craigslist. It was an awful site, but it accomplished their purpose. It allowed you to save files into the cloud. So an MVP doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be sophisticated. It just has to work. It has to fix the problem that the people are having. Number 3 on the list of famous MVPs is Instagram. And Instagram, when it first launched, it was a very simple application to upload photos and let other people comment and like them. Now, today, several years later, it has all these amazing features, reels and shares and stories and privacy and promotions. But when it first started, it accomplished one goal, and that was to share pictures, add some filters, and that's it. They didn't have augmented reality. They didn't have tracking and all the crazy filters that you see today. They didn't have music. They only have a few filters that accomplish the results. Number 4, Buffer. Buffer is a social media posting application, and today it connects to dozens of social media networks. But when it first launched, it could only schedule tweets. That's the only thing that it could do. But they perfectioned the art of scheduling tweets. And so once they had market fit, they knew who they were looking for. They knew that the users would like that. Then they expanded to other social networks. So they didn't spend a lot of money. They didn't spend a lot of time in creating that elaborated solution that you see today. They started with a simple idea that they could execute very quickly and that they could put in the hands of users. Number 5 is Uber. Uber started as a share ride application. It wasn't intended to replace taxis worldwide. It was just supposed to be a way for you to go from place A to place B by sharing a ride with somebody who was going in the same place that you were. So it was simply a matching application with very limited functionality. Many years later, it has Uber Eats and it has Uber Share and it has all these other additional services that they created and sophisticated artificial intelligence to let you know the exact time that your Uber driver is going to get there. And God forbid he doesn't arrive, because then we'll get very upset. But when it first started, it wasn't like that. It was just a very simple application. So what I want you to do is to focus on a single problem that you're trying to solve and launch an MVP. Create a simple solution so that you can eliminate all the risk that there is with creating a fancy, elaborated Uber replica. Focus on a simple problem that you're trying to solve. Deploy it very quickly so that you can find market fit. Deploy it efficiently so you spend the least amount of money up front so that you can test the waters, launch the product, and be successful down the road. If you like this video, like, comment, and share. And I'm confident that you follow these tips, your next startup is going to be a success.